Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Call Allah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us His truth. While shalom to your Akim that pushed the word across the four corners of this globe with all truth and sincerity by Hashem, Harakai Kodash. And pretty much, I just want to touch on a quick lesson, to really, how pretty much, the great majority of our people is getting ready to perish, because, Jake has, refused wisdom, and see, and little do our people know, you so-called Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you Hebrew Israelites, I'm saying, the fact, that you are constantly, casting away wisdom, and instruction away from you every single day, the great majority of our people, and they don't even know it. I'm saying, and but yet, these same people, swear up and down, how much, they know the Bible, how much they love God, this and that. But see, it's gonna manifest in these last days that 2/3 of our people are nothing but fucking hypocrites, man. And ultimately, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the power of the Bible, the power of Israel is only dealing with His election, and only, a very small remnant, a very small election in these last days are going to be, delivered, from these evil times to come, and the rest, is going to be put to death out here, man. But this is Proverbs chapter 1. I'll start at verse 20. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning. Yeah, man. How is wisdom crying without in the streets, in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the cities, telling you, how long you simple ones is gonna love, is gonna continue and keep on loving simplicity, through the mouth of the prophets of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, those guys, who you deem crazy, with the cardboard signs, rebuking you, and telling you, and give you the message of prophecy, man, warning you of what time, is coming, warning you, of what, state, what state of a time of great trouble, of great distress is coming, and give you the blueprint, on what you can do so you possibly, Lord willing, be delivered, from these times to come. And that's wisdom, man, because, it puts you, in fear. Fear of what? Fear of knowing, what the fuck can I do? How can I, what man is able, to escape these things that's coming? And that's where the solution comes in at, man. Show forth your repentance to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. That's the solution. This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. See, the instruction is given unto you daily, week in and week out in the highways and byways, even, every single day, 24/7, all throughout the week, through, the videos or the shows being daily uploaded, on the World Wide Web, on the internet, the YouTube, and, majority of our people, are turning a blind eye towards it, man, not taking heed, to the voice of the Lord, man, But see, this is your only way out, man, pleasing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, so that He have mercy upon you, man, because we give you the warning of what times are coming, on what times are coming, and how it's thus said the Lord, and how it's all written in the scriptures, man, how it's all written in the Bible, man, but everybody got their own opinions and shit, they own 2 cents and shit, on what the Bible is, or on their vain perceptions on God, or who He is, so that diverts them, from the truth. It's ultimately, it manifests them to be, not part, of the election, man, Because see, the election is going to truly fear and understand the truth, man. No matter what, you know, because why? Because they once knew this before, man. And this is a familiar voice unto them. So when they hear this thing, you know, they're gonna be hooked, and take heed to the warning, man. And not, continue in their rebelliousness, but rather show forth their repentance and seeking Yahweh Shem Yahshua. This is Isaiah 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. That's all the Lord wants you to do, man. But yet, our people, think it's so fucking hard, to just fucking put down the pork, to stop committing adultery, to stop fucking, eating shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster, stop fucking smoking, fucking, just constantly, aimlessly destroying your body, using all types of drugs and whatnot, and women just stop being scandalous or whores, show forth chastity, and discretion, dress, fucking modestly and appropriately, and stop, being, inaccountable. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, doing these things all starts with what? The fear of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, because, that's the only way, what's gonna make you commit these, these acts, man, to change your ways, which is, which comes to find out that the majority of our fucking people, straight hypocrites, man. Our people are full of shit, because Jacob swear, all up and down how much they love God, all this and that, but yet you don't have the fear of him, man. Matter of fact, this is Luke chapter 6, verse 46. And why call ye? That's like it. Let's see. Verse 46. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like a man which built an house and digged deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, a stream beat vehemently upon the house, and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that, without a foundation, built an house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell. And the ruin of that house was great. But here it is, the great majority of our people hear it, but don't even consider it, man. There's many talking about, those, that hear this thing, but don't do it, like cheerleading, so to speak. But really, in this day and age, the great majority of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are just being ignorant, man. Just straight up, showing their ass towards the Lord, man. So what you think Yahweh Shem Yahshua is getting to fucking do, man? And we are approaching, the time of great tribulation, man. The signs are evident more and more by the day. Here it is, the Euphrates River is literally drying up straight up according to prophecy. In fucking so-called 2022, we are more in the end more than ever. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one example. With all the uproars and the rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places, all these major signs, all throughout the world, a pending great famine is fastly approaching. Whole nations, are being, just completely, losing their composure, like Sri Lanka in Ecuador, in Libya, completely all up in an uproar because, of this inflation that's going on, But yeah, Jake in America, mainly, the western parts of the world is just still, still, hunky dory, so to speak, you know. But the Lord is getting ready to burst everybody's bubble, man. The Lord is getting ready to set everybody, you know, on the same level, man. And those He's only going to deliver and hear, the ones that's going to make it out through this great time of trouble, is only going to be His election, man. The ones, that took heed to the message, that took heed to the warning and showed forth their faith towards it, man. That took their liberty, to seek Him while He may be found. I'm going to go back to the precept. This is Isaiah 12:55. Verse 6, seek ye the Lord Yahweh Shemel while He may be found. Call ye upon Him while He is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return unto the Lord Yahweh Shemel, and He will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for He will abundantly pardon, man. The Lord, He wants you to seek Him while He may be found, because very soon you're going to be seeking Him, but it's going to be too late, man. Trust and believe, man. Every single Jake that heard this word and that, that chose to scoff, and when all hell breaks loose, and, then you're going to realize that the prophet have been among you the whole fucking time, then you're going to seek to call upon the Lord, or where those guys that was talking about those things, a time like this. I remember those guys, man. Those guys in the street corner prophesying this and that, then you're going to seek the Lord, man, we try to, say, and pronounce the name, but no, man. At that time, it's going to be too fucking late, man. Why is that? Because you chose, to cleave into your rebellion. You used your liberty, and thought scorn of His ways, rather than show forth your repentance, Go back to Proverbs chapter 1. Verse 21. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Yeah, man. The Lord's telling you, to turn you at the reproof of the Lord, man. Telling you, to show forth, your faith towards Him. Look, to turn from your wicked ways. Take heed to this warning, man. But what is Jake doing? Jake is scorning, man. Scoffing, talking his shit, making sport of the prophets, man. Mocking the messengers of the Most High, and they hate this knowledge, man. Which makes you a fucking fool. Because, the Lord, you don't even fucking know that the Lord has you in that, that spirit to scoff, The Lord's the ultimate fucking hitman, man. Which is, why He is greatly feared, You have no idea that the Lord has you in that spirit just so He can fuck you up, man. Just so He has a fucking reason to literally rend you in pieces, man. But see, 2/3 of our people, the Lord allowed our people to be ignorant of that, man. The Lord blocked their minds to understand, and to see that thing, man. Which is why, the Lord's only dealing with His predestined, His preordained, His election, man. His remnant. Because those are only ones whom He's going to protect and deal with, man. And deliver from these times to come. And give them this wisdom, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. Understanding, of His only begotten Son. Who He is, what He is, according to the Word, and how He is the Word, This understanding, this wisdom, is what's going to keep you stable through the times of trouble, man. All the way up into deliverance, man. This same wisdom that 2/3 of our people are casting away, and fucking scoffing, talking shit, and just being, a complete demon, man. A complete fucking rebel. Verse 23. Turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I'll pour out my spirit unto you. I'll make known my words unto you. Because I have called and you refuse, I stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh for your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. Yeah, man. So you think the Lord's gonna call upon you, while, all the time you wasted all the time to get your ass right. Now when all hell break the fuck loose, you think the Lord's gonna, hear you, compared, to, to the individual, that was, enduring the persecution for the Lord, enduring, and suffering every day, and still being diligent, and pushing forth His word, you know, just endure your fucking cruel mockings and scoffings and shit, So so you think the Lord's gonna hear in that day, man? You that was talking shit against His program, that literally made, the elect of the lies of the election, just fucking mad, just adding more grievousness upon their lives, So, the Lord is only gonna hear, His election, when they cry in them times, man. And the Lord is gonna leave you, that rejected His knowledge in the time of calamity, man. And He's gonna laugh at you through His servants, the same ones that you was talking shit against, the same ones that you made a fucking live in hell, the same ones, that you had in derision, that you made a great reproach unto, because you're gonna see them in merriness, you're gonna see them happy, you're gonna see them having abundance, man. You're gonna see them more than they fucking need, having things more than they need in a time of great, helplessness, fucking hopelessness, in time of famine, your ass gonna see them while your ass is starving, man. See them in great abundance while your ass is, is starving, man. Your ass wanna party and bullshit, and you just every fucking weekend, every chance you got, you just wanna party and bullshit, rather than, seek Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, get close to Him, seek His wisdom, trying to build your relationship with the power, make, make amends towards Him, man, and, in sincerity, proving yourself, to Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, that Lord willing, that He had mercy upon you, But Jake didn't want to do that, though. 2/3 of our people are not doing that, man. This is why the Lord is only dealing with His election, because only the election, are manifesting themselves to do that in this time, man. Which, Lord willing, that us brethren, and sistren, if we continue, all the way into the end, we manifest to be of that election, which is why we hope to be, and do the things that we do through the fear. And that's wisdom, man. That's being wise. That's being prudent, according to the scriptures, man. This is verse 28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. They were none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. And the Lord's a judge power, man. He's no respecter of persons, man. He renders every man according, to the weight of their deeds, man. And, the deeds of the 2/3 of our people is none but, great wickedness, man. So the Lord's gonna let you reap what you sown, man. You that chose to scoff and talk shit, and fucking, thought scorn of His ways, you despise it. Like literally, you fucking hated this truth, man. You hate, when someone tells you, to stop eating shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. Because you love it, man. You love going to fucking, fucking boiling, the what's it called? Fucking shaking crab, boiling, whatever, the fucking boiling crab, whatever, niggas love bacon, you niggas fucking love bragging about, popping each other's wives and shit, a lot of you niggas are fucking down low. You know, you niggas are fucking bragging about that shit too. So, you know what I'm saying? Just great catastrophe is coming for, for 2/3 of our people, man. Great trouble is coming for the great rebellious of our people, man. You know, the Lord's gonna render to every man according to their deeds, man. Before the election, those that's, that's in the fear, that's building upon wisdom, that's building upon that rock, and no wind or water, is gonna beat down upon that house. The Lord is gonna hear them and keep them and deliver them all the way up to salvation, man. All throughout the time of great tribulation. Verse 31, therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For a turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. And this is where you want to be at, man. Don't nobody want to, no. See, everybody claims how much they, how nobody want to go through, the great tribulation, these missiles. Don't nobody want to go through that. But your deeds, say otherwise, man. It's like Jake wants to, man. Because why? Because Jake is refusing, to take heed until instruction, man. Like, it's not grievous to just, to seek your how about Shemi outside, but no, Jake think this is lame. It's not hip, whatever. It's not cool, But see, all that shit is not gonna matter when your fucking stomach is touching your back, man. Here it is, the inflation is not gonna fucking stop, man. Jake worrying about the wrong bullshit, the trends and just the fucking dumb shit. But when all hell breaks the fuck loose, everybody's gonna be at the same lot, man. Literally, man, what's gonna keep you stable through these times is literally those whom the Lord is dealing with, man. Whom the Lord, is gonna keep that hedge upon them, man. Literally, man. I was watching the movie, the Titanic the other day, and I was watching it, and it's like, they fucking show you, how Edomites were separated, by class, by rich and the poor, the high, the higher rich, was in the upper deck, was in, the ballroom and the upper echelon, the diners, and then you had, the lower class and the poor was in the bottom of the fucking ship, and just, pretty much in the gutters, the rooms was like closets, but the rich had fucking rooms of fucking penthouse type living, but see, when that shit went down, which was to a spirit, which we all believe, which is Leviathan, there's no fucking iceberg. But see, when the Lord, judged that, the people on that ship because of their great pride, he sent forth Leviathan, to fuck with the ships and shit, to poke that hole, the end result, everybody ended up in the fucking Atlantic Ocean, man. It didn't matter what class you were, it didn't matter how much money you had, it didn't matter who you fucking were. Everybody ended up in the same boat, in the same result, Either you made it out alive, or either you died in the fucking water. Your ass was in the water, man. That shit was nowhere, able to be, fucking, made afloat no more. You had to fucking, roll your ass to the boat, swim to the boat to nearest boat, and roll your ass to the nearest shore for days on end. The main point was that everybody ended up in the Atlantic Ocean, man. No matter what status you were, what, how much fucking class you had, money you had, You see, this is the same predicament, man. See, Jake worrying about the trends, the the styles and, the fucking lust of this world and shit, you know. But Jake not worrying about, the salvation of their souls, man. Don't you know all this is going to be, man, everything's going to be fucking destroyed, man. Matter of fact, just like you. This is 1 John chapter verse 17. And the world passeth away, and the lusts thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. Let me get this precept. This is 2 Peter chapter 3. Verse 9. The Lord is not slack, I said that verse 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. Meaning, the missiles, man. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are you to be in all holy conversations and godliness, man? Don't you know that very soon everybody's going to be on the same temptation, in the same boat, of being tempted, to take this MOTB, or not, Esau, it's like Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to use Esau, to try all the world, man, and majority of our world are not even, up on game, so to speak, on the depths of Satan, man, on who this devil is, on what he's going to, on what everything is that's moving throughout the whole world, on the way how shit is moving, the way how things are going, the way how everything is shifting, towards, what he calls the great fucking reset, the way how, everything is going about, from the start, of March 2019 all the way up until now, the way how things are moving, majority of our people, Jake, don't even realize that, your ass gonna be fucking tried, man. Tried upon everything that you've been doing, with the life that was granted you upon this earth, upon this realm that the Lord brought you forth unto, man. Cause every single Israelite, your fucking purpose, man, who the fuck, man, your fucking purpose is to fear the Lord and keep his commandments, man. And this is your wisdom, man, amongst all the nations, man. But the great majority of our people, has forsaken wisdom, has forsaken that wisdom. So when this great temptation comes, you niggas are gonna fucking take this thing, man, and fail. And what's gonna be the end result for you? These missiles, man. Your ass gonna be melted, man. The Lord's gonna literally set your ass up just for you to be fucking melted, man. And this gonna be your judgment, man. Really, your damnation, your condemnation, man. Which, Jake don't fear the Lord, man. Even prior to, the missiles, man. Don't you know the time of great tribulation is going to be manifested out here, man? See, the missiles is just the icing on the cake, so to speak, man. You're going to see fucking famines, man. From people dying of starvation. People, killing each other for a lack of bread. Kicking down your doors for lack of bread. You're going to be seeing, fucking females getting ravished and raped out here. Just complete lawlessness and chaos. Like literally, man, this place is going to be fucking turned into a third world country with no boundaries, man, with no morals. You motherfuckers already got no morals now. How much more when, like simple necessities is on the line? You niggas already greedy now, fucking killing each other. Fucking shiesty this, shiesty that. Like, bro, Jake gonna really get shiesty when all hell break the fuck loose, man. You know, there are people with nothing but natural brute beasts, man. So how much more, you know, when shit's really on the line, you know, when literally there's no more food out here, man. You know, there's gonna be concentration camps, martial law. Esau gonna be tormenting your ass in these fucking camps. You know, Lord's gonna put back that Edomite, you know, slave Atlantic, fucking slave, you know, that slave Edomite spirit, you know, that slavery, you know, that slavery oppression, you know, conquistador spirit times two, you know, and greater back upon, you know, in these last days, man. You know, and it's gonna be greater because now Esau got fucking technology, you know, and you know, he's getting real gritty, you know, and knowing how to fuck you people up now, man. You know, and the Lord's gonna put back that spirit upon Esau, man. You know, the Lord's gonna use the sword, you know, his sword against his own people, man. You know, and this is the warning that, you know, that we're warning our people, man. We're telling you that these things are coming. Thus said the Lord. Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And the Lord, you know, he gives you the blueprint on what you can do so that you hopefully be saved. So you maybe be saved, man. You know, because at the end, you know, it's all about dealing with the election, man. You know, which is why, you know, this puts you in fear, man. You know, matter of fact, I forgot that precept. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest to the Most High, and I trust also are made manifest in your consciences. You know, knowing that, see, and you know, these are one of the terrors of the Lord, man. You know, in fact, this is Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 1. Then said the Lord Yahweh Shemiyah unto me, Don't Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth, and it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, Whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shemiyah, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord Yahweh Shemiyah, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. You know, you see, these things are going to come back upon, you know, the earth in these times, these last days, because of the great rebelliousness of our people, man. You know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiyah, just, you know, a couple of days ago, you know, he used Esau, you know, to have the, you know, this whole fucking CERN operation that they was doing, whatever, you know, just literally, you know, fucking, you know, casting forth demons, you know, them trying to see their dark energies, you know, dark matter, you know, their dark matter, dark energy, what the fuck they trying to do, which we know, you know, it's them, you know, playing, you know, the left hand energy, you know, all through the name of science, which the Lord is making them do these things, man. You know, the Lord, you know, allowed, you know, Esau, you know, it's like the Lord, you know, is, you know, allowing Satan, to influence these devils, you know, and give them, you know, the insight, the understanding, the technology to do these things. Because the Lord is getting ready, you know, to bring forth, you know, strange things happening, man. You know, like that show Stranger Things, which is all, all predictive programming, man. How is it, how is it fucking, these new seasons, like the fucking new season of Stranger Things drops, right before, the, the start of the, the Hadron Collider, so to speak, and then, and then, the same moment on Netflix, they dropped the movie The Mist, we see, we ain't ignorant of Satan's devices, man, but see, things, things ain't really, been really popping off, right after the, the start, the start of the Hadron Collider, so to speak. But see, before Esau, does anything, like upon the earth, which is great and great. He tells you before, that's his, the his left hand way, of him prophesying to you, through predictive programming. He tells you publicly, but it's like under a veil of fucking ignorance, because you dumbass people believe it to just be, some type of, like foolishness, and entertainment. But he's dead ass fucking serious, through these movies, through these cartoons, these shows, whatever, But see, because he knows you're so gullible that you won't believe it. And see, that's bro, the Lord created the perfect devil, man. That's like a way, like that's a crazy way of really of true deception. That's true deception, man. This devil's so fucking evil that that you really won't believe it though he fucking told you. But he's dead ass serious, man. And this is the sword of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, which the Lord is going to use, upon 2/3 of our people, man. You're going to see strange beasts, newly created creatures, strange apparitions, This is all in a time of Jacob's trouble, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 5. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned to paleness. So ask yourselves now, which the obvious fucking answer is no. Can a man go into labor, as of a woman? Obviously not. So how come he sees every man with his hands on his loins, like he's going, into travail as of a woman, and all faces are turned into paleness, like that saying, like someone, he looks like he saw a ghost because of the great fear in his fucking face, the fucking paleness in his face, Verse 7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. It's going to be a time of great tribulation, such as never was since it was to be ever on this earth, man. A time like never before, man. That day is great, so that none is like it, man. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble. And these are, what I'm saying, for 2/3 of our people, man. This time is for our people, man. The Lord's getting ready to cause a time of great tribulation because of the rebelliousness of 2/3, man. But he shall be saved out of it. Meaning how? Through the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. The remnant that he reserved, of Israel. And they're going to be in it, and they're going to be, brought through the fire. And the Lord's going to, deliver them, and try them as gold is tried, man. It's going to be, some trying times, man. But see, at the anchor of it all, wisdom is what's going to, carry us through these times, man. This is Isaiah. No, it's like Zechariah. Zechariah chapter 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai is my power. See, the elect is gonna be brought through the fire, man. Ain't gonna be no fucking pre-tribulation rapture, fucking madness, man. Everybody's gonna be in this thing, man. Everybody's gonna be tried in this thing, man. Everybody's gonna be tried, man. The same way, everybody's gonna be tried, by taking this MOTB, where all the world's gonna be tried. According to Revelation 3 and 10, which I'll get right now. This is Revelation chapter 3. Verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All the world's going to be tried, with one temptation, which is, to bow down to the image of the beast and take this man's mark, which is, the arfit, the C-hip, which is going to be implanted under your skin very soon, But how can you withstand that? Yahweh Shai has to keep you. I'm saying, literally, the Lord is going, endow a spirit upon the election that no matter what, they ain't going to take this thing, man. But all the world is going to take this thing, man. Which is why, the elect is going to manifest as it is written to gain, through this keeping, that they're going to gain that victory over the beast and the number of his name and his image, and even through, all throughout the time of Jacob's trouble, man, the Lord's going to, deliver them and hear them, and hear them. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 9. I'll bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined. That's that trying time, man. That fire, that temptation, and the Lord, like now, he puts you through those tests, those temptations, for practice, for the actual great temptation, man, for the actual hour of temptation, and even, for the time of great trouble that's getting, that's getting ready to approach, upon the earth, man. He puts you through certain things, and literally, man, to try your faith, man. By you calling upon him, by you, seeking him and doing, his will. The Lord hears you and delivers you, and you see the, you see the deliverance, and the Lord, he hears you, man. You see, through the faith that you believe, in that moment, for the Lord, to get you up out that jam, whatever you was going through, or that specific temptation that you was going through, it's gonna be the same type of effort of faith, through these times, the time of, the hour of temptation, and throughout all the time of Jacob's trouble. This is that wisdom, man. This is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh Shai is his treasure. This is what's going to, keep you from the fear of evil, through the wisdom and the knowledge of the Lord, understanding who's in control, understanding that this is all according to prophecy, man. See, you already know, that saying, that knowing is half the battle. Knowing it is truly half the battle, man. Because see, the Lord, has made you, to understand prophecy, to understand what's going to happen out here through His Word, and and see, it's not going to catch you by surprise when these things happen, man. Like the great majority of our people out here, and have no fucking clue on what to do, and they just gonna fucking fail the test and be destroyed. But the Lord, He granted you understanding, knowledge, and wisdom, so that you Lord willing, you manifest to be of His election, man, by you continuing to do what is, to cleave unto wisdom, and do what it is, that you're supposed to be doing, all the way until the end, you know. And by you doing that, that's what keeps you stable through, through all your trying times, through all your, your tribulations, through your temptations, and which ultimately is what's gonna keep you stable through these times all the way up until salvation, man. You know, because why? Because see, you understand the fear of the Lord. You understand the wisdom and the knowledge, and that's what keeps you stable in these times, man. You know, which is what the Lord, he has his prophets, warning the majority of our people to take heed, man, because the time that's coming, everybody's gonna want to seek answers. Everybody's gonna have no fucking idea what's going to happen. Why things are happening. They show in these movies like these like these fucking like what's the word dystopian type movies. They show the message is clueless as fuck. There's no idea, like no idea why things are happening. That's real life, man. That's actually what's gonna really happen, man. These people gonna have no idea, and then they show you, fucking, bum looking, crazy guys, that's always warning you, according to prophecy, like with the sign, with the end of the world sign type shit, but see, those are the prophets warning you, man. Esau always shows, those individuals in a bad, crazy looking light, but they was right the whole fucking time, man. Giving you, the answers, man. Those so-called quote unquote conspiracy theorists or whatever, But see, who cares, man? At the end of the day, the Lord is only dealing with, with his election, and this word is only for his election, man, which we hope to be, man, which should behoove you to get your ass right, Jake. Because see, ain't gonna be no more, fucking, these bywords, conspiracy theories, or these, trying to figure out, like who's right. This and man, this is the truth, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, the Lord has sent forth the prophets, to get your ass right, to give you the warning. Either you take heed or don't, man. At the end of the day, you've been warned. We ain't telling you, to buy no subscription, no fucking merch, whatever bullshit, like some other camps are doing, But see, all we're doing is giving you the warning from the Bible, man, according to, through spirit of truth and prophecy, man. Hardcore, no gimmicks, man. Giving you, wisdom unto you, man. Knowledge and wisdom unto you, giving you the blueprint on what you can do to be saved about this motherfucker, man. Because all hell's going to break the fuck loose, and the only thing the Lord's going to hear is those that dwell with wisdom. I'll get that precept. This is Wisdom of Solomon. I believe this is chapter 7, verse. I figure I'll start at verse. So I start at verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the. For she is the breath of the power of the Most High, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore can no defiled thing fall into her. And this is, like poetic, to represent wisdom, as a woman, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, wisdom is Yahweh Shai, therefore can no defiled thing fall into her, for she is the brightness of the light of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of the Most High, and the image of his goodness. And being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new. And in all ages entering into holy souls, she maketh them friends of the Most High and prophets. For the Most High loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. For she is more beautiful than the sun, and above all the orders of stars, being compared with the light she is found before it. For after this cometh night, but vice will not prevail against wisdom. So Lord is only going to, hear those, and love only those that's dwelling with wisdom, with ultimately Yahweh Shai, man, because Yahweh Shai is wisdom, man, But see, Jake is digressing from the straight gate. Jake is, establishing their own righteousness, doing things that they want to do, and not, seeking the Lord in spirit and in truth, and understanding, in order. This is Jeremiah chapter 14. It's like here. This is Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. Also I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. Therefore, man, that's our people, man. The Lord sent for a watchman. He set up watchmen over you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, feeding you daily, man. Fucking feeding you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Telling you to seek the old past, man. Seek the way of your forefathers, like cleaving unto them, in the time of their captivities, man. So that your ass be delivered, man. And get the fuck up out of here, man. But Jake want to stay in the, and trust in their oppression, man. And ultimately, this is finding rest for your soul, man. Finding rest from your oppression, man. Understanding why why the fuck we're in this predicament, man. Why the fuck, why we're here, Jake is always looking for the answer, for reparations, this and that, slavery, the great traumas of slavery. Well, this is the answer, man, because of our rebelliousness, man. Because of our transgressions against the Most High, the power of our forefathers, man. And it's all written according in the scriptures, man. His words, his book, man, which belong unto us, But Jake said, nah, to hell with it, they said, But they said, we will not walk therein. Also I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken, giving you strict warning, man. Warning what's going to happen because of your fucking rebelliousness, man. But yet, Jake hear that and, and still continue in that bullshit. So what's left for you, man? Nothing but destruction, man. But see, then they shall know that a prophet have been among them, man. Then Jake's going to know that a prophet have been among them the whole time, man. You know what I'm saying? But they said we would not hearken, But see, the Lord, us waking up to his truth, the Lord woke us up, for us to be, to Lord willing, to be delivered, man. He gives us this opportunity, to wake up, just like to wake us up, in our given time, in our lives, and through his spirit, to let us through the way, to upright teachers, and it was properly fed, wisdom and understanding, and Lord willing, us, to manifest the be of the election by us cleaving unto wisdom all the way into the end, But see, it all begins ultimately with the fear. This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Which is great. Which is maybe 2/3 of our people, man. That's not in the fear of the Lord, man. Which is why these things are not open unto them. Yeah, I'm not sure if I spelled that right. It's like you. Come on, this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1, verse 1. Love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. Think of the Lord with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek him. For he will be found of them that tempt him not, and show of himself unto such as do not distrust him. For forward thoughts separate from the Most High, and his power, when it is tried, reproveth the unwise. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. That's 2/3 of our people, that's stuck in that forwardness of their minds, man. That's casting away, this knowledge, this wisdom, and literally, not showing forth their repentance, man. So they're cleaving unto their sins and their iniquities, which is day by the day they're going more and more fucking malicious, man. More and more evil. You can fucking see it, man. It's like more the days go by, Jake. Man, you niggas just getting more and more wicked and demonic, man. So wisdom, is not gonna be anywhere near you, man, because of your wicked deeds, man. But those that showing forth, that fear, and which would lead forth to that first step, of their repentance. Those the ones whom the Lord, is gonna make them be found of wisdom, man. And all the way up into their salvation, man. Which Lord willing, that us brothers and sisters, manifest to be of that election. This is Proverbs chapter 4. I forgot I started verse 1. Hear ye children the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding, for I give you good doctrine. Forsake ye not my law, for I was my father's son, tender and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also and said unto me, let thine heart retain my words. Keep my commandments and live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And with all that getting, get understanding, man. In which, you have to be taught, through the teachers, man. Which we believe wholeheartedly, is starting with the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, on down to elder bishops, on down to the brothers, and many more brothers, that push the like doctrine, man. These are the watchmen, for Israel, that's serving you wisdom and knowledge and understanding, man. But see, this is the way, that the Lord in these last days, is showing to our people, man. But see, which is only made, made visible, towards his election, man, which we hope to be. But see, for the rest, the rest of our people, are nothing but blinded, man. You know what I'm saying? But here come. That's basically the main points that I want to bring out for this lesson, man. Slow willing that all your brothers and sisters find satisfying. Until next time I see you, Solomon.